My name is Camila Mitchell. If you don't say it with a smile, you didn't say Camila right, and I own Teas with Meaning. Teas with Meaning was an organic seed planted. Just having tea time and learning the herbs and plants that I needed through that grief process of learning about cancer. So Teas with Meaning started in 2018 after I was diagnosed with cancer in 2017. Fall is my favorite season, hands down. And first day of fall in 2017, I was diagnosed with cancer. And with that diagnosis, I went up to Mount Shasta where a friend and her husband owned land and property just to grieve, just to sit and relax and kind of slow down with the news that I just heard. But after the moment of grieving, I realized I had everything I needed in front of me. She had like lavender growing, everything was just in bloom. And for me, I started to create teas. I was inspired to start Teas with Meaning after dealing with the health disparities within our medical systems. Nature provides us with everything that we need. We just have to take the time to really pay attention and listen. And I had that time, I had that opportunity. There was that space with the land. At that time of being diagnosed with cancer, I needed a sense of support, and tea time was that. I was inspired by having no other choice but to listen to nature. The same year, my mother lost her sister. So my aunt passed and my grandmother passed. So my dad lost his mother. And for me, I didn't know how, as a daughter, to call them during that time to tell them, I was just diagnosed with cancer. So it was a lot of grief that I was feeling. But in that moment, like after I allowed myself to feel, I recognized we have everything we need. There was growth everywhere. And in that growth, just recognizing what it is that I needed for myself in that time, and Teas with Meaning. After 3.5 years of a cancer journey, April 2021, I have found out that I am cancer-free. A lot of doctors didn't think that I was gonna make it with the alternative wellness and literally said that to me. But yeah, I'm cancer-free. I think being authentic and transparent about my story with battling cancer my way has definitely allowed a lot of people, no matter gender, no matter age, to really understand and be inspired and motivated by how we can heal ourselves. And our healing journeys will look different, our healing process will look different, but what it means to us can also be defined by sitting down and sipping tea. Tea time is the magic of self-care, so definitely offering that to people to really just reflect and then be transparent about their own process, their own experiences. It was community that believed in me. It was community that respected that the holistic route was going to be my route, but also tea time is what I needed for them to support me in. Like those were the moments where we checked in with each other, not just checking in with me with the cancer, but checking in with each other as well. So the community built Teas with Meaning. They were spreading the word. They were ensuring that I was being placed in certain spaces for Teas with Meaning to grow. Also, I still had the opportunity to host community times within schools where community building, it was relationship building, it was uncomfortable conversations around diversity and inclusion before it became a trend. Community has made sure that tea time has been at the right tables. I tell people all the time, your favorite drinks Teas with Meaning. So definitely just making sure that Teas with Meaning is really presented in a way that people understand that it's more than a business. It is about community time. It's about those intentional conversations and authentic experiences. So community has really valued Teas with Meaning being more than just a business. Knowing that I am providing a product that has various medicinal properties without compromising taste. I love the fact that I can sip tea. Teas with Meaning, within the next 2 years, we have a lot of other magical things that I know will brew up, but ultimately having my own land. Teas with Meaning definitely will always support and show love to the gardeners and farmers that supported Teas with Meaning throughout the years, but to also have the ability not to only grow my own herbs, fruits, and roots and flowers, but definitely providing that community land, that community tea time, that community space where everyone can come and trust their own magic and the magic of tea time. I think I'm a magical plant, just FYI, I didn't plan to start a business. I just was sipping tea.